Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, and today I am doing a what's for dinner for you guys. But before I get started, I wanted to let you know I'm doing a collab with another YouTube mom. Her name is Taylor Elmore. She does a lot of similar content that I do, so I know you're going to love her. She does what's for dinner videos, hauls, vlogs, day in the life, try on for clothes, and so much more. So make sure you guys go and check her out. I will leave her link down below and in the iCard above. Now let's get started with what's for dinner. Hey guys, here is dinner for tonight. We are having some barbecued pork, some macaroni and cheese, some mashed potatoes, and a side salad. This is just a Caesar salad to go on the side. Hey guys, here is dinner tonight. I almost forgot as I'm sitting here. I just made some SpaghettiOs from a can, spaghetti and meatballs, and the girls have no meatballs. And then I made everyone a grilled cheese sandwich. So that's what we're going to have on this nice cold night. For dinner tonight, we decided to go to Outback Steakhouse and order some yummy food because I didn't feel like cooking and Jason didn't feel like cleaning, so that is what we did. We had some French fries. These are the Aussie fries with cheese and bacon. We also had some of their yummy bread. How could you not have their bread? It's so delicious. Jason opens it up in the middle and puts the butter in there, and then he cuts it up for us. So sweet of him. Sophia had a cup of loaded potato soup, and I had a wedge salad. This is the blue cheese wedge salad. It is amazing. And then Jason had, of course, some steak and mashed potatoes, and Allison had a bowl of loaded potato soup, and she didn't realize there was bacon on top, so she took that off and gave it to her sister. And then for dessert, we had the caramel cookie. It was amazing. All of us shared it. I'm back to cooking, and I went ahead and made some Arby's tonight. We crave Arby's, but it's so high in fat and calories. I wanted to make a low fat calorie version for myself. So I have some Arby sauce here that I am making myself. I have about a half a cup of ketchup. I went ahead and made this recipe and cut it in half because I didn't want the whole recipe. I also have about a quarter cup of apple cider vinegar. I also have some cayenne pepper, and then I'm going to add some brown sugar to that as well. I will try to leave the recipe down below, the one that I followed, and I have to say it tastes just like the Arby sauce. Now you can't have Arby's without the cheddar cheese on top, so I took some of this canned cheese and stuck it in the microwave for just a few seconds to kind of warm it up. And of course we're going to have some Arby fries that I found in the freezer department, and I'm just going to stick that into my air fryer and cook those up. I put it on 400 for about 12 minutes and it worked out perfectly. Now I'm going to take some roast beef. The next time I do this, I will definitely get really thin cut roast beef. This was kind of on a thicker side and I didn't really care for it. Jason loved it. He said it tasted just like Arby's, but I went ahead and cut that up and steamed it up. Just put a lid on your pan and steam it on up. Now I'm gonna go ahead and plate everything up. I just add my roast beef, and then I'm gonna add just a spoonful of cheese on top of that, and then of course the Arby sauce, and then I'm going to add the French fries and a little bit of dipping sauce for the French fries. And there you have it, Arby's dinner right at home. Okay guys, so for tonight we are going to have some spaghetti and meatballs. I just put a little bit of garlic on the bottom, and I'm gonna add some oil to that and let it cook up for just a few seconds. And then I'm gonna take a whole can of tomato sauce, and then of course add my meatballs, and then I'm going to take all of the seasoning and add it to it as well. So I have some salt and pepper, some parsley, some oregano, and some Italian seasoning. Mix that all up. Once all the seasoning is in, I'm gonna go ahead and add just a little bit of sugar to get rid of the acidity of the tomatoes and mix it all up. Put a lid on it and let it simmer until the meatballs are not frozen. Ta-da! And dinner is done. This is Jason's plate. If you guys watch, I have a what I eat in a day coming up soon, or I already did it, I'm not sure which. I have my portion size, but this is Jason, my husband's portion size. He is getting 3 meatballs with some spaghetti on the bottom and some cheese on top, and then he has a little salad here with some cheese and some ranch dressing, and that is a dinner. Look how yummy. It's another night, that means another dinner, so we are gonna go ahead and make some sloppy joes, some corn on the cob, some rice-a-roni, and some mashed potatoes. So let's get started. I'm gonna add some oil, some garlic, and some beef to a pan, and go ahead and chop that up. Add some salt, some pepper, also some ketchup and brown sugar, and mix it well. I also decided to add some rice vinegar and some sesame seed oil to give it some extra flavor. Guys, here is dinner. It's finally done. This is the sloppy joe, the rice, mashed potatoes, and the corn. Yummy. Okay guys, tonight I'm bringing you a brand new recipe, and the things you are going to need are some beef. I have 1 pound here. I also need some butter, cream of mushroom soup. I have some diced potatoes. You can do regular potatoes. I did the can. You also need some cheese, some beef broth, some flour, and some milk. So let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and brown up the beef, and I'm going to add some salt and pepper to that. Once the beef is all cooked up, I'm going to set that aside and go ahead in another pan, add about 1 to 2 tablespoons of butter and 3 tablespoons of flour. Go ahead and cook out the flour, and then after you're done with that, you're going to take a 1/2 cup of milk, add it in there, keep stirring so that way it doesn't lump up, and then you're going to add a 1/2 cup of beef broth. Go ahead and stir that up until it's smooth and thickens, and then you're going to add 1 can of cream of mushroom soup. I also added 1/4 cup of water, and now you're just going to go ahead and stir that up, and then let's get layering. You're first going to take some potatoes, about half of your potatoes, and put them down on the bottom, add some of that mixture to it, and then add the beef on top. I don't know why they said to do this. I should have just mixed it all together and popped it in the pan, but this is how they said to do it, so this is how I'm going to. And by the way, guys, I will leave this linked down below so that way you guys can make this recipe as well. And if you guys do make the recipe, make sure you tag me in your Instagram photo so that way I can see how yummy yours looked. Now I'm going to go ahead and top it with some cheese, stick it in a 350-degree oven for around 70 minutes. Yes, 70 minutes. Kind of crazy, right? And then once you're done with that, this is what it looks like. And you guys, this was amazing. It was so creamy, so cheesy. You could taste the potatoes and the beef. It was just so good. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and make sure to hit that notification bell so you get notified every single time I upload a video. And make sure to go check out Taylor's video and tell her I said hello. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.